Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be finally completing the last two floors of Tartarus, and these floors are really tough. I took many tries, but without further ado, let us go check it out because these runs are gonna be quite long. So these are my skills. I have not upgraded them since forever, okay, for Tartarus. So we're gonna check out the enemies on this floor. You can see that there's a lot of universal and one defensive hero. Eileen, who revives, takes only 20%. Rudy has full block, okay, also receive less damage. Nerja, who reflects and also decreases fixed damage. Carl Heron, who has full block and also decreases damage received for himself. And you have Wukong, who revives, decreases damage received for himself and also has full block. So lots and lots of these are very bulky characters. Okay, so you have to make sure that for your masteries, your level 115 is down because I'm using Bidam for this floor, and level 130 is 115 is down because it's universal heroes. 130 is up because I'm using Bidam. Okay. So these are my other masteries. Do take a while to configure them according to what you need. Okay, so we're going to go into heroes. Lethal rate, double lethal for Bidam. He doesn't have armor because I actually unequipped him. He has damage, reflect, immunity, jewel. This is very important against Nerja so that your Bidam won't die. He also has increased accuracy rate and his exclusive item is unlocked. Rachel, double speed, double HP using a world boss setup, so ignore the accessory. Willful Ring will be good. Damage reflect immunity as well. This will really help you use her against Nerja, and she has decreased damage taken against universal heroes. Amelia, double HP only, and also these traits are for arena purposes. Exclusive item is unlocked. We have Ace, double speed, double HP, willful ring with evasion, increase his awakening bar, traits that are for arena but also have reflect nullification if you saw. Exclusive item was unlocked. And Platin, yes, double speed, 1 HP, evasion. I used him for arena and he has no traits. Exclusive item is unlocked but it's not important. Pet use Zanabi, 3 to 5 target damage boost, so let's go. I'm using Rachel, okay, because I think Rachel's Phoenix actually helped me a lot when I actually initially defeated this team, okay. It was only after Rachel came up, so raising Rachel for this floor has special memories. And I know maybe you guys have other strategies to use, but go ahead, use them. Also, another reason why I'm using Rachel is because I know a lot of new players will have Rachel, so she's going to be very helpful here. As you can see, the first three skills that I killed were Phoenix, Blossom Strike, and Platin's Block Nullify, and I think these three should be a priority for this floor. Rachel decreases damage received and also decreases defense of the opponent, which is great. And then you have Ace, who increases the damage the opponent takes by 80%, and then you have the Block Nullify. So everything, all these three skills are gonna be super awesome. And Bidam helps you block formation changes from Nerja, so that is even more. So that is why I feel that this team is really strong. And Bidam itself is already just slaying, especially with Rachel's Awaken passive unlocked. So once again, Rachel goes on with Phoenix. Phoenix helps to decrease the damage dealt by the opponent and also helps to decrease their defense. Next up is Ace's Blossom Strike. This helps to increase the damage taken, okay, on the opponent. So you do 80% more damage. And of course, Platin Acting Judge nullifies the block. Also, Platin is important here because Platin has his passive, which actually allows you to do 80% more damage on universal heroes. And this floor is full of universal heroes. Some people may use Dylan's over Rachel because of damage reflect immunity for the team. I think that is okay as well. So if you don't have a Willful Ring on Rachel, she may be very susceptible to die very easily because yeah, especially if your Rachel is not geared well, you'll die very quickly, and you will want her to survive till this round and cast Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix really helps you decrease the damage you take from the opponent. So basically the strategy is really just to apply these three moves, these three skills for me, and then thereafter I can safely go in with all of Bidam's DPS attacks. One reason some people may not bring Rachel is actually because having Ace is actually good enough. But you know, I just brought Rachel because she and Ace, both their skills can actually help you do more damage to the opponent. So I actually use Blaze to get back my awaken skills because previously Eileen's awaken skill reduced my bar. So as you can see, Bidam is just mighty strong the way he deals damage, and this is really bad. Okay. It almost became a bad run that I had to reset, and thankfully, Bidam is still alive. And I think if you guys have watched my previous video on Awaken Bidam's review, you will see that I used him to destroy this floor. And he was in the front row, by the way. So Bidam is really useful here, and I think if you do have counter armor on him, okay, that would be even better, because the point of having counter on Bidam is to actually trigger the mark that he places on the opponent. So having counter on him would be very good, but it's just unfortunate that I had to unequip the armor of him. So finally we come to the final floor of Tartarus, and this is with Brans and Branzel with immunity for 4 turns and Berserk, and he has accuracy rate increase, which means he has the potential, they have the potential to kill your Bidam, okay? And Platine has Natural Blessing for 4 turns, reduces damage received, okay, and also heals up to 5 times back to full health. Okay, so that is very tanky. Earth Element, you have to use fixed damage to kill. Okay, Kagura, another annoying hero, it increases damage to the whole team and also heals by 200% for every attack she uses, so always try to kill her if you can first. Ace, 7 Void Shields, and basically just buffs the opponent. So here I have to do some major team changes. I'm gonna use Teo instead. Okay, double speed, double counter, willful ring. These are the jewels. Traits, counter rate, accuracy rate, awaken item, exclusive item is unlocked. Finally, have to put back Eileen because I need fixed damage to clear this floor because of the earth element. So most importantly is her armor and evasion ring. If you have willful ring, you do give her that. For Alicia, double speed, double HP, no traits, exclusive item is unlocked. Again, if you have a void guardian ring, give it to her. Chris, I'm using Chris because I need to heal. Double HP, willful ring, exclusive item is unlocked. Okay, his jewels, you may want to give him recovery increase. So I'm going to flip my 130 down because I'm using Teo. I want to buff 5 target attacks. And also I'm gonna switch the 115 up because this floor is mostly offensive and magic heroes, okay? So let us just head on into the final floor of Tartarus. So this also took me quite a while actually, and I have no idea how people do it so fast within like 1 minute. Again, I think it's because their Teo has PvE weapons that really buffs Teo to a large extent. So first you have to get rid of the earth element, and that is done by casting Eileen's top skill and Alicia's top skill. In the event that Alicia misses the earth element, okay, then you just, I'm sorry, but it'll take you longer and you have to restart. But don't worry, if Alicia misses, you still have Chris. Chris' top skill can also do fixed damage. So I'm using Talent Strike to use the block, to put the buck nullify on the opponent so that I can do Wild Fury whenever Teo counters. As you can see, the first stage is actually really easy. So Wild Fury kills off Brans and Brenzel easily. But for the second stage, Platine actually has, I think, a 3-turn Nestra Blessing here. So it will take at least 1 debuff skill again to clear that. In this case, I'm using Chris's top skill because Alicia's skill was still on cooldown. So if the earth element down, the damage is gonna be a lot more. Using Corvus, preparing to use Corvus to remove the Tin's Nestra Blessing. Still there, I think it's a 4-turn Nestra Blessing. So if you don't have Chris, when Platine converts your team's HP to 1, that is gonna be potentially very dangerous, okay? You're gonna face a lot of trouble when you if you don't heal up in this floor. So also do realize that Platine and Brans and Brenzel, both of them don't have piercing skills except for their awakened skill. Okay. So again, Wild Fury is gonna be really useful in this floor, especially against Brans and Brenzel. Have to clear the earth element first. Sometimes I prefer using Chris because it's safer, because it hits 5 targets. Unless of course Atalanta is there. So I'm using Corvus to get rid of Brans and Brenzel's immunity and also Nestra Blessing. Basically just trying to remove as many turns as I can before using Talent Strike, which was on cooldown. So thankfully Kagura died first because she is really difficult to take down if she keeps healing, and you'll be faced with double piercing skills, okay? So do note that even if I use Dark Crow Tornado Slash here, the opponent's awakening bars are not reduced at all. So over here, Brans and Brenzel are in their Berserk, which means I have the debuff. And finally, we are left with Platine. In this part of the match, I have I'm gonna speed up the video by a lot because it took so long. Even with Wild Fury, he just healed and I attacked and he healed and it just went on for so long. At this point, I decided that okay, I'm gonna call Ace back so that I'm gonna do more damage on him. And he continues to just convert my HP to 1 here and there, and I'm just really going all out on him at this point. And also hoping that he doesn't, for some reason or another, kill my Teal in the process. I'm really close here. I'm just hoping that, you know, Wild Fury or something can kill him off. And yeah, Corvus finally kills him off. Teal is still alive. Okay, so that was a super long battle, and we have finally finished with Tartarus. So I really hope that the series has helped you in fighting Tartarus. And if you have any comments, any questions about it, do leave them in the comments below. I'll be here to answer your queries. If you enjoyed watching my smart mode run throughs, do let me know as well, and how I can improve on them. And do give my video a like and subscribe to my channel for more useful, helpful tips and guides and run throughs. Thank you so much, and I'll see you.